What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 6 of the revival here with Gamba Osaka in the Japanese second division. And that's probably going to be one of the last times I have to say in the second division, because we won the league. Spoilers alert. On the back of last episode, it looked like we should really win the league. We have won the league. We've matched our expectations. Today we have the quarter-final of the Emperor's Cup. We'll come on to that in a second, but first things first, we're going to review the J-League and I guess the remaining fixtures from the previous episode. So last episode I left you after we'd just got 3 wins in a row by 1 goal. Since then, towards the end of the season, a mixed bag of results. I'm not going to cover all of these in too much detail, but we kicked things off against Ghana with a 3-0 away win. Obviously, this was the team we beat 9-0 previously. Usami getting a hat-trick as well, which was great to see. So that was a quality little result. On the back of this, we got... Where are we here? We got another few decent results. We didn't get a few decent results. We got a few odd results, I should say. We actually lost 1-0 against Matsumoto Yamega. I love these names. Yamega. I don't know. I don't know, guys. These names, they're something special. I'll master them all eventually. But no, lost 1-0 here. Really unfortunate in the end. Team just didn't turn up. We weren't as dominant as we normally would be. We did have more of the ball and more chances, but we failed to make them count. And so we ended up losing that game. On the back of that, we then got... I've just tried to be clever here and broken it all. Can I put the fixtures in reverse order? Is that in reverse? That's in reverse. Boom. I'm a genius. On the back of that, we got a 3-1 defeat away against Hakodate Raiders. This was an unfortunate result. We actually took the lead early on, but then we had Takai sent off, and it cost us. They played far better than us in the second half. They made their extra man in midfield count, which was unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we just simply didn't perform to, I guess, the standards that I'd expect from my team. It's always tough when you go a man down to do well, but I still would have expected our team to do better than they did. The red card certainly hurt us, though, early on. We actually scored on the counter-attack here, if I remember correctly. And Takai, obviously, he got sent off in the 20th odd minute, and it definitely hurt us. As I said, I didn't change the shape in... Well, I did change the shape in midfield. I changed to suit 2 centre midfielders and ditched my regular anchor man, so we were kind of playing a 4-2-2-1 with just one up top. But the problem was that lack of defensive coverage certainly came back to bite us, and I changed it up after we went 2-1 down. However, too little too late for us, and it was an unfortunate defeat this, but it has to be largely attributed to the red card. Silly and not needed. And one thing I've noticed about the Japanese league is the amount of red cards is pretty crazy. Just players just seem unbelievably aggressive to one another. But anyway, that was the 3-1 defeat. It was disappointing, but one of those things. Fortunately for us, we did bounce back with a 2-0 win. Takada and Escuderio getting the goals for us. We dominated the game. More possession, more chances, more shots. You guys know the drill. Escuderio getting man of the match. In a game which we were unfortunate in, not to win by more, I suppose. And on the back of this, I was thinking, yes, you know, great result, let's bounce back, let's win the league with ease. But it wasn't going to happen that way, as we came... we took the lead twice in this game, and both times we were pegged back before a last-minute goal by Himeji Blues got the win for them. So Johnny with the header there. He scored so many headers. At first I thought it was the corner exploit, if you want to call it an exploit, the target near post thing, but since then, since I turned it off because I felt bad, he's still scoring loads, so I don't really know. I think he's just a beast in the air, if I'm honest. He got 2 here, 2 goals, which made it 2-0, 2-1. We'll get there eventually. My brain is just going crazy at the moment. It seems really weird being in Japan. I'm concentrating too much on pronouncing the names and not enough on the actual commentary itself. But no, as I said, we got pegged back twice in this game, and then they grabbed a winner in the 2nd minute of added time, which was really unfortunate for us, and it definitely hurt us. Just a quick look at the tactics so you can see there's nothing funny going on with the corners, because I know it always gets murmurs going in the chat. Nothing funny, I promise you. I don't know with Johnny why he's so good. But anyway, I'm not going to review all these games actually because it seems a bit silly. But essentially, we won the remainder of our games very comfortably. A few 4-2 wins and stuff. In terms of goal scorers for the season, in the league at least, Usami got 23, Escuderio got 20, Johnny the centre-back got 19 in 47. 47 appearances isn't too shabby, if I might say so myself. On the assist front, Paulinho, Escuderio and Usami leading the way. Those three guys have really been the trio at the heart of all our attacks. Song Ji-hung, the striker who came in, who I talked a bit about last episode, he settled in quite nicely in the end. He got 6 goals in 15 and 3 assists and an average rating of 7.22, which, considering the kind of shaky start he had to the season and to kind of the start of his campaign at the club, wasn't too shabby at all. As I said, I'm not going to cover the remaining fixtures because it was at that point, after that win, that we were winners of the league, and so I ended up just rotating the squad a lot and winning comfortably. But looking at the league table here, you can see 105 goals scored, 96 points, a goal difference of plus 68. We scored the most goals in the league by quite a margin, and we also conceded the least amount in the league by 22, which is a big thing for us because last season Osaka, or Gamba Osaka even, they got relegated with the most goals scored in the J League Division 1, and they had the second most goals conceded. So that was the big thing for me, and I certainly feel as if you look at our kind of back four that I've been starting with for the most part, Johnny and Iwashita have been great players for us in terms of, I guess, holding the fort and being that defensive line for us. So they've done great, and then as I said, the trio up front have been superb for us. But anyway, I can't dwindle and dwell on things too much because, as I said, although we're through, the Emperor's Cup runs into the pre-season and off-season in Japan, and today we have a familiar team to play. We have Belena Shizuka, who are a team who I beat as Guangzhou in the Champions League final in the Asian Champions League on my Pentagon. So I'm familiar with this side, so it should be interesting to see how we get on. It's weird how some teams have kind of had recurring re-emergences, I guess, on my FM saves across everything. Looking at their best player, I suppose, or their most valuable player, Toshiyuki Tageti looks like a solid player for them. He has 34 appearances. He's not played that well for them, actually. Let's see, where did they finish in the league? Belena Shizuka. They finished 10th, so they're a mid-table team in the league that we're going up into. So today's an interesting test for us. As you can see, the squad I'm lining up with here, pretty standard. The only person missing is Kono, who is out with an injury. But other than that, we set up with our regular side of Usami and Escuderio, Paulinho and Takai backing up in midfield. Masuda's going to be playing the anchorman for us. Iwashita, Johnny, Valefi, Fujiharu and Jae-seok in the defensive line, and then Ji-hon, the new centre forward, will be starting for us today. So we'll see how we can get on. Just going to ask my goalkeeping coach to then review it all. Weaker foot. That's fine. I always like to show kind of wide players onto their weaker foot just to prevent them from cutting inside, but the problem is if players are two-footed, but I haven't got time obviously when I'm recording and stuff to kind of show you me checking if a player's two-footed or not, but hopefully by showing them onto the weaker foot we can kind of cut out chances into the box. But anyway, looking at the squad, everyone's reacting well. You can see here the performances. You can really see how our midfield area has contributed and been a large part of our success. Paulinho making his 46th appearance in the season, and Johnny making his 48th, and I think Johnny especially, for an £1 million signing to make 48 appearances and be the third top goal scorer as a centre-back and have the highest average rating of anyone in the team, it says a lot about his ability, and he hits the crossbar there. Johnny already early on testing the woodwork for its firmness, I suppose, with that header. And looking at the stats, we're tearing them apart. Go on, Escuderio. Ball in, hits the post again. 9 shots at the moment, 3 on target. We are tearing Belena Shizuka a new orifice at the moment. Ball in. And it's cleared, but nevertheless, this is a great spell of pressure early on. I'm really interested to see how we perform here. Obviously, we're at home. If we win this, we go into the semi-final of the Emperor's Cup, which is the equivalent of the Japanese kind of FA Cup, and we have a chance here. Takei gets the goal. Take a bow, son. 1-0. Look at the stats. We are dominating. This gives me hope for next season. I mean, I said that next season I'd like to finish top 4, realistically. These guys are a mid-table team in the J-League Division 1, so to be performing this well against them is absolutely superb, and certainly gives me optimism for the coming season. But we're working the ball around well here, and Escuderio buries it to make it 2-0. And this is looking superb. We are playing out of our skin at the moment. I don't feel a need to change anything or do any shouts at the moment. I'm going to tell the guys I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Obviously, I'm aiming high next season, and this was a real test for us. And at the moment, we are standing firm to this test and really, you know, playing out of our skin. Johnny winning the ball in the air there, doing what he does. Collect the ball nicely. You can see here they're kind of lining up in a 4-3-3. And what's happening? Or actually, it might. What shape are they lining up in? It's kind of. Is it a 4? I think it might be a 4-3-4. But the thing is, our three forwards are finding so much space. Effort. Hyun nearly getting on the score sheet. But what I was saying was, they're playing quite a narrow three at the back, it would seem. And what's happening is our wide players are just cutting inside and outnumbering them. Looking at the fitness, everyone's fairly fit. Going to make one change there. We'll take off Take and bring on Takada. And I think we're going to bring on Furukawa, which may well be his debut. I actually want to check that when he comes on. Furukawa, where are you? Here. This guy Furukawa, 18 years old. He's actually made one appearance prior to today and got an assist in it. This guy's the young 18-year-old who came in during the summer window from, I think it was Nacional. In Uruguay, yeah, it was. So we'll see how he gets on, because he's a big player for us, and I'm hoping that he can go huge from up top and maybe get a goal to remember things by. But he gets the ball into the box here. Keeper will collect it. Looking good at the moment. Although they've got a chance here, and we need to defend this well. Keeper can't make a save. That will make it 2-1, and maybe, just maybe, Belena Shizuoka have got an option and some kind of glimmer of hope left. In this game. Time to make our final sub, I think, and just time waste a little bit. I'm going to bring on Kurata for Usami, just, you know, resting a few legs, time wasting for the last 3 minutes. But that may well be enough to get us the win here in a huge game for us. So, yeah, it looks like we've done superbly here. Really happy with the performance. The ball's going to go out there. That will be the tie, I do believe. That is a great result. Escuderio was sensational. A goal and assist. A rating of 8.8. Passionate. A very nice victory. Well done, lads. That's exactly the kind of result we needed. Played absolutely superbly. Matching some of the expectation that I kind of expected our team to achieve. Looking at the other teams to go through, we have Umar Asteroids, who are in our league. Placero are in our league, and we also have Funabashi Bandits, what a name, who have gone through. So that means that in the semi-final there's 3 Division 2 teams, which is a bit of a shock. In previous rounds you can see here a lot of Division 1 teams got knocked out by teams in our league, which kind of gives me some hope for the coming season that maybe we can do something in this league and maybe, just maybe, have an outside chance of winning it. But I'm very happy. I don't know when the next round is going to be, the semi-final. I don't know if I can find out when it's going to be. It's going to be on the 29th. What I'm going to do, guys, is we'll do that episode. Well, no, not at that episode. That game next episode. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. If there's anything in the video that you want me to address in the comments, you know, leave your feedback down below as always. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And other than that, guys, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.